here to get outside and get started with our gardening. And today we're going to teach you how to get a jump start on the growing season. I'm here at Ryman Gardens with Linda Naeve. And I guess first of all, Linda, how do we get a jump start over our neighbor's garden?
Well, one thing you might want to do is set your garden. Many things can be set out as plants rather than direct seed them. For example, with tomatoes, we can get a 7-week jump on the season by setting out young transplants rather than direct seeding.
Wow, that's great. So are there some tips to look for when we go to the nursery to pick out our plants?
Well, one of the things we want to look for is we want to look for a plant that looks healthy, dark green foliage, nice, strong, sturdy stems that aren't leggy and bent over, and the plants aren't crowded in their cell packs. With this tomato plant, we're looking for one that has 5 to 7 true leaves set on, not much more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's perfect. And one that's not overly root bound in its cell pack. These roots are filling out the area real nice, but they're not twined together.
Okay. All right. Now, what about the flowering plants? What do you look for there?
With our flowering plants, again, we want to look for plants that look very healthy, are compact, and not crowding each other. Again, roots that are filling the cell pack but aren't totally root bound. Also, if you trust the label, go with plants that don't have flowers on, because these plants are exerting energy into becoming established rather than flowering. But most of us want to set out instant color, so we look for those that have the flowers on them. In which case, that's fine. Set them out and put them in the garden and let them grow.
Okay. So when we bring them home, what's the process for putting them in the garden?
Well, before you actually get rushed into putting them in the garden, harden them off ahead of time. What this means is acclimating them to outdoor growing conditions. To do this, you gradually withhold the water you give them as you have them outside and increase the amount of light over about 5-day period.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And if you would like more growing tips, be sure to log on to these websites. For Gardening in the Zone, I'm Liz Gilman.